For me, this is a real honour to have these guys. I used to go and see them in the Astoria all the time. Back in the good old days. Do you remember the Astoria?
Serious honour for us. This is a serious honour for us because, you know, I've always wanted to play with the Pat McManus band. Lifetime ambition. But just before we do the next thing, that Conor McManus, mother of God. I'm just over 102 years old and I still shake on stage. He's 14 and he just was the world's coolest man. So actually that's enough applause for a 14-year-old.
Oh, I'm going to announce this one, but before we do, I'd like to tell you a little story about how we met Barry. Well, we were huge fans of the band. And my sister Molly, who's over there, Molly mentioned to him that we actually played, but we were too shy to tell him how things have changed. And Barry actually drove from Dublin to come down to hear us play in Acklamad. That's how you actually say it, in Knocknilly. And we couldn't actually believe it that he would travel down that far to see the band play. And I thought, you know, I didn't know what he thought he was going to expect, but ever since that day then, our path was set on a trajectory that was to take us on many a wide, long and winding road. But to get to Barry, I'm forever grateful for, that's the reason I'm really standing here this evening.
The bit of the story that Pat's leaving out is that I drove past the house. So I'm heading on down the road and suddenly in my rearview mirror I see this tiny figure on I think a rally chopper. Doing just over 40 miles, it's actually catching up on me. And it was the late and very great Tommy. And, so it might be worth and dedicate this number to the man in the chopper trying to catch up with me, because he did catch up with me, and kind of the rest is history.
And this is for Johnny Feen also. Barry Devlin Jim Lockhart.
It's slightly embarrassing to be in a room with 300 better singers than yourself, but you did. You did really well. Thank you.
Mr. Barry Devlin, Mr. Jim Lockhart. We're going to take a short break and then we'll be back for the second half. So once again, let's hear from Barry and Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we have the break, we're going to have the presentation of the Lifetime Achievement in Music Award to Pat McManus. And it's a great privilege to get to do it here in Ballyshannon, because over, I'd say, Pat, it must be 22 years since we first met, and Pat was in a band, and I think the story goes, Pat at the side of Own Roses said to Pat, why don't you have your own band? And lo and behold, 6 months later, Pat McManus band was born. But I think that the whole history of Pat McManus and his family has been celebrated here tonight, and I think you can feel the emotion here in the theatre, you can feel it on the way into the theatre, and you can certainly feel it through the music here tonight, with Paul, with Plunkett, having Sally of course here, Molly here, and having Jim Lockhart and Barry Devlin here, so give all the musicians a round of applause. I'm just going to say to Pat, what you've done for music in Ireland over many, many decades, you personally and your family, it's been celebrated here tonight, and we're recognising you, and all the people who are close to you here tonight as well, so Pat, very well done.
I'm not a great one at speaking, but I just like to say thanks to Barry and to Ballyshannon and the Horslips Trouble. It's the highlight of my career every year of my tour schedule, and Barry's been fantastic with the band throughout the years, and to get this award is, well, I wish my brother Tommy was here as well. And I just ever see myself just as a gigging musician, and I'm very flattered and honoured that I was fit to make it a career. And as I said earlier, it was the Horslips allowed me to dream, and that dream became a reality. I don't know if that was a good or a bad thing. But I did it because I love music, and to be quite honest with you, I have to be honest to say, I don't really care what people thought about my playing or whatever it was. I just had a ball doing it. So once again, thanks to the lads for looking after this, and I'd like to thank Plunkett and Paul. Paul's been with me 17 years. He's Plunkett's been with me 5 years, and I do all my recording with Plunkett. So anybody fancies a bit of recording, he's a great man, he's got a great studio. He told me to say that. Also, I'd like to thank my wife Sally. Where is she? Come on, Sally. Yeah. Come on up and take a bite. The shit that she has to put up with, you wouldn't believe. But I couldn't do it without her, and that's the honest truth. I wouldn't have done any of this if it wasn't for her. Thank you very much. So I don't really know what else to say except...
So Pat, we're going to get Jim Lockhart and Barry Devlin to make the presentation of the Lifetime Achievement Award in Music to Pat McManus. So, big round of applause.
This is the man of the match the world. Those of you who follow football will know that Pat nodded in the late header that got the draw with Arsenal. Nobody deserves a lifetime achievement more than Pat McManus.
Well, thank you. Thanks to Barry. Thanks to Barry O'Neill. We put this whole thing together, Barry. I'm very honoured and it's very kind of you to do that. And I'll be eternally grateful. Thank you, Barry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pat MvManus, lifetime achievement award. And we have, as I say in the Late Dave Show, once said we have a little gift of recognition to past band members Paul and Plunkett.